YouTube, today we're brushing my horse. That's it, like and subscribe.
Hello, sorry I need to narrate for a minute. Step 1. I needed to get the funny little block from this very Texan feed store. Howdy to you too, Mr. Doormat. Step 2. Locate said funny block brush thingy. Step 3.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Survive an interaction with strangers. I honestly can't believe she didn't buy that horse blankie. Okay, never mind. Funny block located. Step 4. Purchase funny block with your hard-earned American buckos. Alternatively, you can play a game where you leave the store without paying and see if you get arrested or not. That was a joke. Do not try that.
Hello, we're at Alveus now. We're walking down to see the horsey guy. Come with me.
This is not a horsey. This is a chicken. A chicken.
Wait, Danny, can you do an edit of Stompy where it looks like he's spinning around in a microwave? Just pause it and then cut him out and then have him spin around in the microwave sound. Was it cool?
No, not really.
Cool. Cookie.
Put that cookie down!
Unexpected item in bagging area.
Oh God.
Dobby! That's nice!
Chat, I'm filming a YouTube video. You're in my video. Say hi.
You should come watch the live cams. It's a fun time. Chat is using commands here to wiggle the camera. They're in a silly, goofy mood. Step 5. Gear up to brush the oversized puppy. Poor baby cow thought it was her time to shine. Step 5 or 6, I have no idea which step we're on. Equip the big dog with a bridle to stop him from leaving this plane of existence. Please leave us some Winnie video suggestions. She's attention starved.
Wait, Danny, can you edit Winnie like a car? You know those like sick car edits where they're like...
She did this for a good 3.5 minutes.
Step 1, this looks like an ad and it's just not. Open the block. Even the guy, you know what's weird is they sell these at the feed store and the guy at the feed store was, can I help you? He wants to eat it. The guy at the feed store was like, what do you use these for? And I was like, what it says I use them for, it's a grooming block. YouTube, if you don't already know, this is my horse. His name is Acero, but people call him Ace for short because it's easier to say. I've had him since I was 12 years old. I'm now 26. So, you know, we've been through it together. He came with me to college. You can't eat.
You took my only food!
He came with me to college. I've trailered him around the US. I've ridden him in the Rocky Mountains. He used to live in California with me. He came with me to Texas, obviously, when I moved to Texas. So he's a pretty well-traveled guy. Again, plastic. And I love him. Oh my God, look out. There's a baby cow. Note, the gate is open. So like she could just come in here if she wanted to. This is what the block looks like. It like has these, I don't know why it works, okay? Don't ask me. It just does work. Yum, 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 snack. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. Isn't that weird? I'm gonna show you how it works. Ready? All right, check this out. Here's horse. You cannot eat it. Oh my God. Stop. This is what his hair looks like, right? Yes, wow, nice focus. This is what his hair looks like. It's getting warmer, so he needs to shut out. So you just take the block and you go like this. Isn't that crazy?
Super duper smooth.
Wow. And then it makes him all smooth and you have this patch. See the difference? Isn't that crazy? If you would stop moving, that would be awesome. So that's how it works. I've decided I'm just gonna close this gate and take his halter off because the lead rope is being annoying. I don't want to tie him to this. Sorry, pardon the noise. Okay, we're releasing him. Release the beast. And now we're back to grooming. Okay, look at this. Well, you can't, I don't even know how well you can see it, but I got 2 because they're really good when they're fresh. Why are you backing up? Because you want to eat it again. Hair haul. Should we do some ASMR? Oh, my mic's hairy.
Stop wanting to eat it.
I figured this video would be a lot of just like yapping. I think my Twitch audience knows this about me, but like, did you guys know that I was like big time horse girl? Maybe it was obvious. Did you catch that vibe? I started riding horses when I was 4. I pretty much never stopped. Poop. He's pooping. That's nice. Oh, he's not pooping. Never mind. Can you even see me right now, or does he have too big of a head?
Oh dear, he knows you called him a big-headed baby.
What the heck, dude? Is that a better angle? He wanted to make sure you had a good angle. That's nice, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera back. So I've been riding horses all my life. It was like, before I started working at zoos and doing conservation, I thought that I was gonna be a horse trainer and like riding instructor. Like that was my goal. Like there was a time I had 2 horses and I was riding and working with them every day. I would go to clinics and spend like 8 hours a day on horseback. But I like seriously studied horsemanship for, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years. And it taught me a ton about animals. Like horses were my first animal love, easily. I grew up with a pony named Katie and she was my BFF for life, you know? She was a nice horse. I mean, she actually bucked me off a lot, but she was nice anyway. I wish that I could collect all the hair so I could show you how much hair I'm getting off of him, but it's flying away. Horror stories that I have with this horse in particular. Number 1, I got him when I was 12. All the horses that I rode growing up were my mom's, or ones that she had picked for me to ride. And so when I was 12, she was like, okay, you can pick your own horse. Acero, he's a Kiger Mustang. I met him and I didn't immediately fall in love with him, but then like I slept on it overnight and I was like, no, yeah, that's the one. And I came back and got him. And one of my first riding lessons with him, he threw me off 3 times in 1 hour, which was awesome. And then my instructor, or my mom was like, we're gonna have to sell him. And I had my horse girl moment and I was like, no, I love him. He doesn't do it on purpose. Or like whatever, you know, whatever I said at 12 years old. I just really liked him. And so we kept him anyway. Actually, he's the only horse I've ever had that has sent me to the ER. Do you remember that? You threw me off into a dry riverbed onto river rocks and I deeply bruised a rib. We were riding on this riverbed, right? Imagine, Danny, maybe you can draw this out. Here's the river, okay? Here's 2 sides of the river. Here's me and Acero riding along, right? We're having a good time. Everything's chill. On the other side of the river, there is a squirrel. You're not scared of squirrels anymore? Acero sees the squirrel. He jumps to the side, but like momentum, right? I fall into the creek bed. It was far down. It really hurt. I like tumbled down like the walls of the freaking. He's bit my butt. He wants to eat the plastic in my pocket. He wants to eat the plastic in my back pocket. Plastic. Not yum. Anyway. Oh, it's not the plastic. I had the cookies in my back pocket and there's crumbs. He wants the crumbs. For you. That's all I got, for real, for real. Anyway, so he's the first horse that sent me to the emergency room that way. And then he's also the first horse to have ever kicked me. Should we reenact it? Yeah, that's a good idea. Wait, let me set it up. Picture this. Me and Acero, we're walking around, right? I'm doing some training stuff in an arena, actually similar to this one. And I wanna go faster. And so I'm like, Acero, let's go faster, right? I'm like, let's go. We gotta run. But he doesn't wanna run, cause like, look at him. He doesn't like running very much, right? So I'm like, let's go. And then he's running with me, right? But then I'm like, we need to go even faster. He's so bad, he's gonna do it again. And I'm like, we need to go even faster. So then I like, go like, and I like launch forward, but instead of stopping, he ran in front of me. He like took off. He was like, you wanna see fast? I'll show you fast. He took off and he ran out in front of me and he kicked as he was leaving. So he was like, okay, bye, bitch. And he went like that. And he kicked me in the leg right here. You remember that? And I had this crazy bruise that was the shape, it was actually very circular, kind of impressive. And I had this crazy bruise and I thought that I broke my femur, but I didn't because I could walk. And then the bruise spread all over. So I had a bruise that was from like up here down to like my kneecap. It was awesome. Anyway, that's the reenactment. You wanna see a cool trick that he does? I'm a wizard and I can have him back up with just my finger.
Good boy. He's so smart. Nice.
Nice horsey. Okay, back to brushing. So anyway, he really was my first like movie horse girl moment. I've ridden a lot of horses in my life. I've worked with a lot of horses in my life, but like, don't tell them. Most of them have died anyway, but don't tell them anyway. He is like easily my favorite horse that I've ever had in my life. If he wanted to be closer to you guys, he has a secret to tell you. Go ahead. Oh my God, why would you say that? That's really mean. I didn't. Why did I just do it again? It's really windy. I didn't really account for that.
Nice horsey. It is.
You guys want to see a cool feature that he has? Oh my God, are you even seeing anything or is he just ruining the fun? Because he's so close, dang it. Okay, here's a really cool feature that Ace has, right? He's a premium model. I have to get on him to show you. You might be thinking, how the heck is she gonna get on that horse? She's 5'2". Not like this, because he's too tall, right? You need to get some momentum. You gotta go like this, you gotta get a little mane, and you gotta do a little swingy action. You might be thinking, there's no way she can get her foot up there. Well, you need a running start. Like that, okay? Now we're on the horse. Too easy. Check this out. 1 foot over, sitting sideways. Spin around. Now we're backwards. Built-in slide. Wasn't that cool? Don't do that. Don't try that at home. I'm serious, that's like super dangerous. But sick, right? This horse has put up with a lot in his lifetime with me. He's also been through like a lot of breakups with me, and my breakup move, sometimes people ask me like, do you have any advice for getting over a breakup? And my answer for that is like, his coat is like super absorbent. No, seriously though, every breakup I've ever had, I've gone to the barn and I do a little bit of this. I give him a little hug and then I go like this and I just like cry into his neck. And then he stands there like, oh, not this again. He's like, ain't no way we're doing this again. This bitch cries way too much. It is kind of crazy to think about though, like how many eras of my life he's been around for. All of my adult life, he's been there. Which is very nice, and I'm sorry that you've had to deal with so much of me. I don't even know if I'm gonna need the second brush. He's looking pretty good. Frickin' wind. Working at the car wash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Working at the car wash, yeah. He's such a pretty color.
That's a nice horsey. He is nice.
When I was growing up, I called him Fudgy. I still call him Fudgy sometimes. I don't know why I started that.
Fudgy, fudgy, wudgy bear. He's a fudgy horsey guy, and he likes to kick me in the femur. And he likes to bite my pinky finger.
Another really dangerous thing that I used to do when I was a kid that I would not recommend doing at home, seriously, is I used to sketch a lot. Like I had sketchbooks always growing up. And so I'd go out to the barn and I would sit here like his front legs are a chair. So I'd sit like this and I'd lean up on his legs and then I would journal, which is like so dangerous. You should not do that. He's telling you guys you shouldn't do that because it's dangerous.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Anyway, I haven't done that for a really long time, as you can tell, because he's kind of confused. He's looking really good, guys. I don't want to like do too much brushing. I don't want him to be uncomfy, but he already looks way better. Here's the state of the brush. Wait, let me get this side of your face.
There you go. Did better.
Look. See, the edges are all like, they're not as crisp. There are these edges still though. Maybe I should give these a little go. Okay, last brushes because fresh edges. I'm just gonna do these ones and then we're donezo. And then I'm gonna show you one of Acero's favorite activities. We call it the breadening. What is the breadening, you ask? It's something that has to be seen to be believed. Okay, follow me. First step of the breadening is water. No, 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 no. He's leaving. Stop. Step one to the breadening, lightly wet the horse. lightly. That's all he needs. Ow, chicken. Okay, we have applied the binder. Time to get breaded. It's time. It's time. No, he's leaving. Come back. He's confused because I have the phone. Okay, he's considering the breading. Here it comes. Here it comes. No! No, stop following me. Stop following me. Stop following me. Stop following me. Okay, change of plans. We're sitting on the fence so he knows I'm not asking him to do anything. And we will observe the breading from this angle. Update, he's just confused why I'm sitting on the fence. All right, another change of plans. We're doing the breading this way.
Gimme! Horsey!
Good boy. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. The breading. Close up. Yes. So breaded. Yum. Sorry, I didn't warn you to close your eyes. You gotta close your eyes when he shakes it off. Yay, he's breaded. Look. Nice, even coating. Next up is the deep fryer. All right, guys, that's it. I just want to spend some time with my horse. So I hope you enjoyed the video. A little different. We'll see you next time. Say like and subscribe.